Okay, now let's look at forecasting technique. Okay, so for forecasting technique, we need the techniques in order to prepare budget. Okay, prepare budget and also to set standard in order. When you prepare budget, you need to know about standard. For example, in order to produce 1 unit product, okay, how many kilograms of material required? Okay, 1 unit, how many kilograms of material? So let's say 1 unit product requires 100 grams material. So 100 grams is our standard that we set. So standard you set before you produce the product, before you prepare budget. Okay, so types of forecasting commonly used is actually cost prediction and also time series analysis. So in terms of cost prediction, that means you use your historical data of cost at various level. Okay, you look at your past data. Okay, how many kilograms of material? How many cost? How much cost for 1 kilo of material for past 5 years, for example? Remember just now we want to sell Hari Raya cookies. Okay, we want to sell Hari Raya cookies. We want to produce cookies. So 1 unit cookies or maybe 1 jar, 1 jar or 1 box cookies, how much material costs. So in order to calculate total, definitely we need to forecast value for 1 grams. Okay, normally let's say in terms of sugar, flour, we set based on kilograms. Okay, kilograms. And then second method is actually time series analysis. Before that, for cost predictions, basically we have 5 main methods. Okay, we can use engineering approach, account analysis approach, scatter graph, high-low method or regression analysis. But for your level, we only introduce high-low method. Okay, we focus on high-low method. So to get the value, we look at high-low method. Okay, high-low method means you calculate, you try to segregate cost between um, variable cost and fixed cost. Okay, so to calculate your cost, to segregate the value, you need to differentiate between highest value and lowest value. Then you divide by highest quantity or highest activity levels compare with lowest activity levels. This one I will show you later.
Puan, madam.
Yes, kalian nak masuk ke?
Tak, madam tak share screen lagi.
Lupa share screen pula. Lambat benar bagi tahu. Bila macam-macam kan. Record tak share screen lah, tak record lah. Ada 2-3 orang nak masuk, kita admit. Okay, ada tak?
Ada.
Ada, thank you kepada yang memberitahu. Aduh. Okay, that one in terms of cost prediction. And then another one we have time series analysis, second technique. Time series analysis, we look at we do observations. Okay, it is actually a set of observations taken at equal interval of time. Okay, for example, you want to produce food. Okay, you want to sell food for iftar. So next week, okay, or maybe during end of Ramadan. So now you go to your restaurant, okay, and then in the evening, and then you try to count, okay, at 5 o'clock, how many customer comes and buy your product. And then at 6 p.m., at 7 p.m. So you do observation, then you count. Okay, and then you forecast your target sales for next period. The observations can be plotted against time to give an overall picture of what is happening. So time intervals are usually plotted on the horizontal axis. Okay, so for time series analysis, actually we look at the theory only. We look at the theory only. So what are the purpose of time series analysis? The first one, we examine the value, okay, the data, so that we can develop model. Okay, that will represent how data move over time. And then second, we want to, of course, predict our future values of variables so that we can forecast, okay, our sales volume. And then to attempt to control our future values. Okay, so if you forecast your data, okay, you forecast, let's say your sales volume using time series analysis, you must consider 4 factors that may give rise, okay, to your value or to your data. Okay, factor that may cause your data fluctuate. The first one, long-term trend. Okay, long-term trend results from long-term effects of socio-economy or political factors. So it shows growth or decline, increase or decrease in your forecast data within long-term period. For example, change in size of or age structure of populations, change in average income level, and technological progress. Let's say you sell handphone. Okay, you sell handphone. So when technology change, your old version, sales volume for old version may reduce. So for long term, it will affect your value. Kita dengar macam ada orang nak masuk kan. Tak ada pun? Oh, ada. Sian Fatihah nak masuk tak boleh. Okay, second cyclical, betul ke second? Alright. Second cyclical variations. This is long-term fluctuation around the trend. Factor which long-term cycle in trade cause demand to rise and fall. Okay, for example, fluctuation in sales caused by trade cycle, boom and recessions, or maybe frequency of general elections. Okay, and the tendency of government to stimulate the economy in the period before an election. And then the third one, seasonal variation. Okay, short-term fluctuations occurring in data due to seasonal factor. Macam sekarang lah, fluctuation in sales caused by Hari Raya. If you sell cookies, now is the time for you to produce more. You can sell more. Sales will increase. Samalah baju raya kan, sales increase. But if you sell cookies after Hari Raya, volume will maybe slightly reduce. Okay, the last one is regarding random pattern or residual or irregular variations. Nama lain perkara yang sama. Fluctuations in series caused by random and unpredictable factors. Let's say during pandemic COVID-19, apa yang banyak jual? Face mask, kan? Okay, sales volume for sales mask increase. And then apa yang berkurang? Bus tickets, train tickets drop because lockdown. Okay, maybe they suffer losses for that period. Itu adalah irregular variations or random patterns or residual. Okay, this is regarding time series model. Actually, you can read on your own, a bit similar with the one that I have explained just now. So in order to design your forecasting system, you must have data. Okay, you must have data. Any forecast take into consideration result which have been obtained in the past. And then of course you need models. Okay, you need models. And then future conditions. The projections of the model must be evaluated. That one is your future conditions. And also certain elements of errors. Okay, certain element of errors. This is components to design system of forecasting. What are the advantage of time series model? Okay, it is easy and inexpensive to construct. You can predict future values of variable, for example, to make forecast. Okay, just based on prediction. You can attempt control future events. Okay, this is a disadvantage of or limitations of time series analysis. So this one you can read on your own, and please read from textbooks as well. Okay, this is example of past years, long time ago, 2010. Discuss advantage of using time series analysis in forecasting. So you explain. Okay, you explain. Okay, we stop. Not stop your class, but we stop recording first.